One of these 4 translation gadgets costs $599 and cannot say a single word out loud. It just shows you text while the other person keeps talking, and you're stuck reading instead of listening. I checked the specs, the prices, and the real Amazon reviews on all 4 of the translation wearables people are actually buying right now, and ranked them worst to best. 2 of them are glasses. One is earbuds. One is going to surprise you by being cheaper than all of them and better at the one job it has. Quick rule before we start. Everything in this ranking is shipping today, in stock and buyable right now. No pre-orders, no concepts, no coming this fall. If a device isn't sellable yet, it doesn't belong on this list, no matter how good the announcements looked. Number 4. Timekettle M3 Translator Earbuds. Let's start with the one that isn't glasses at all. The Timekettle M3 is a pair of earbuds, roughly $90 on Amazon right now, and on paper it covers 43 languages and 96 accents. It's also, by far, the best-selling translation device in this entire ranking. Amazon shows over 400 people bought this exact listing in the past month alone, and the white version alone has more than 1,100 reviews. Here's the number that matters more than the sales figures. The Timekettle M3 sits at 3.6 out of 5 stars on Amazon, with over 1,100 reviews behind that score. Not 4.2, not 4.5, 3.6. When a product sells hundreds of units a month and still can't crack a 4-star average, that gap is the story. Reviewers consistently point to the same 2 problems: a translation delay of half a second up to 3 full seconds on longer sentences, and accuracy that falls apart the moment you're somewhere loud, like an airport or a cafe. You're also not getting all 43 languages offline. Offline packs are sold separately, about $10 per language pair, and only a fraction of the total language list works without an internet connection at all. If you've ever waited 3 seconds for a translation while someone stares at you expectantly, you already know why this one lands last. The honest case for the M3 is price and portability. $90 is a fraction of what the glasses on this list cost. And if you only need translation twice a year on vacation, that might be the right trade. But as a primary translation tool, the lag and the noisy room accuracy problem knock it to the bottom. Number 3. Even Realities G1. This is the one from the hook. The Even Realities G1 is $599, weighs 38 grams, and looks like a completely normal pair of glasses. No visible camera, no visible speaker, nothing that screams smart glasses. That's intentional. Even Realities builds around a tiny lens display that only shows text, notifications, navigation arrows, and yes, translated captions quietly in your line of sight. Here's the honest limitation nobody puts in the headline: the Even Realities. G1 has no speaker at all. When someone speaks to you in another language, the translation shows up as silent text in the corner of the lens. It does not read anything out loud. That means during an actual conversation, you have to glance down and read while the other person is still talking, which is the exact opposite of what a translation device should let you do, which is keep eye contact and stay present. It's genuinely excellent for reading a subway sign or catching a caption during a lecture. It is not built for back and forth spoken conversation, no matter how premium the lens display looks. Battery life is genuinely strong, about a day and a half of mixed use, because the display only lights up in short bursts instead of running constantly. If your translation need is mostly reading things, signs, menus, subtitles, this earns its price. If your need is talking to a human in front of you, it's the wrong tool for that specific job, which is why it sits at 3, not 1. Number 2. Ray-Ban Meta. Ray-Ban Meta starts around $299, and unlike everything else on this list, it looks like a completely normal pair of sunglasses because it started as one. Open-ear speakers sit above your ears, so translation gets spoken out loud while you can still hear the room around you. You activate it by saying, "Hey Meta, start live translation," and it runs through Meta's AI system in real time. Here's the number that actually decides whether this device works for you. Live translation on Ray-Ban Meta currently covers 6 languages: English, Spanish, French, Italian, German, and Portuguese. That's it. If you need Mandarin, Japanese, Arabic, Hindi, or dozens of other widely spoken languages, this device simply cannot translate them yet, no matter how polished the hardware feels. 6 languages is enough for a lot of European travel. It is not enough if your trip, your family, or your job needs anything outside that list. Check the language before you check the price, because the price won't save you if your language isn't on it. The other honest limitation is battery. This is built for short bursts of AI use, not constant translation for hours. If you're planning to run live translation through an entire dinner, expect to reach for a charger before dessert. Where it wins is polish. The audio comes through clean, the activation is genuinely hands-free, and it doesn't look like a gadget on your face, which matters if you'd never wear something that screams, "I am wearing smart glasses" in public. Number 1. INMO GO3. The best translation wearable you can buy right now is the INMO GO3, and it's also cheaper than the Even Realities glasses that finished third. It's $499, discounted down from a $599 list price, and it translates 98 languages in real time, with 9 of those working fully offline with no internet connection needed at all. Compare that to Ray-Ban Meta's 6 supported languages, and it's not close. This is the only device on this list built by a team that treated translation as the entire product, not one feature bolted onto a camera or a display. The hardware backs it up. Dual micro LED panels at 1500 nits of brightness, which means the in-lens translation text stays readable even outdoors in direct sun, something a lot of competing displays struggle with. It weighs 58 grams, controlled through a small ring you wear on your finger instead of tapping the frame, which keeps your hands free during an actual conversation. Now the part that keeps this from a perfect score. A single charge on the INMO GO3 lasts around 3 hours in active translation mode, and that ring gesture controller reportedly misses about 1 in every 5 swipes when your fingers are cold, based on aggregated owner feedback. INMO's answer to the battery issue is a spare battery built into the charging case, giving you 3 to 4 full swaps across a day, but that means you're stopping to physically swap hardware mid-trip, not just plugging in a cable. If you forget the case at the hotel, you're back to the same 3-hour ceiling as everything else on this list. Even with that trade-off, 98 languages, offline capability, and a lower price than the third place option is a combination nothing else here matches. And the language range is the single biggest reason it lands at number 1 today. So here's the actual ranking. 4th, Timekettle M3, cheap and fast to buy but held back by lag and a 3.6 star rating. 3rd, Even Realities G1, beautiful hardware that literally cannot speak a translation out loud. 2nd, Ray-Ban Meta, the most natural feeling device here, limited hard by only 6 supported languages. 1st, INMO GO3, the widest language coverage and the lowest price of the 3 glasses, if you can live with swapping a spare battery. Here's who should skip all 4 of these entirely. If you only need translation a handful of days a year on one trip in 1 or 2 languages, your phone's built-in Translate app already does this job for free, and no $300 to $600 wearable is going to beat that math for occasional use. These devices earn their price when translation is a weekly or daily need, not a once-a-year one. If you're buying one of these this month, buy based on your actual language list first, your budget second, and how much you care about looking like you're wearing tech third. 6 languages that cover your exact trip beats 98 languages you'll never use 9 of. Links to everything mentioned are in the description below, in the order they appeared in this video. Quick disclosure, some of the links below are affiliate links, which means this channel may earn a small commission if you buy through them, at no extra cost to you. I have not personally tested or owned any of these 4 devices. Every spec, price, and complaint in this video is pulled directly from the manufacturer pages and verified owner reviews linked in the description. Next episode, we're going hands-on with what setting up AI glasses on an Android phone actually looks like. Step by step, no skipped steps, and no marketing gloss. Subscribe if you want that one when it drops. A $599 pair of smart glasses just lost to a $499 pair. For one reason, the expensive one can't talk. Even Realities G1 shows you translated text silently in the corner of your lens while the person in front of you keeps speaking and you're stock reading instead of listening. Meanwhile, the INMO GO3, $100 cheaper, translates 98 languages and actually keeps the conversation moving. Price isn't the spec that matters here. Whether the device can open its mouth is.